Growing your following. Instagram is a highly powerful and amazing tool for growing your brand and getting more attention for products and services. What Instagram is not, though, is magic. In other words, it isn't the case that you can build it and they will come. If you grow your audience and you want to expand your reach, then you need to put in time and effort to get more people to find your account and get more people to follow you. The first way to do this is by using the right tags and then by posting regularly. This way, you create more opportunities for people to find you on Instagram and you'll bring more and more people onto your page. At the same time, though, you can also rely on a few smart tricks to bring in even more viewers. Your target audience, know them. The success of your channel is ultimately going to come down to how on the money are you with your tone, message, and photos to your audience. What kind of stuff that your target demographic is going to want to see? Do you actually understand them? The key is to actually get this right by taking some time to do some market research up front. In other words, you shouldn't just guess who your audience is and what they're interested in. You need to get out and do the research. There are a number of ways that you can accomplish this. One is simply to poll your customers and get them to tell you what sort of things they like. Another useful trick is to look at popular Instagram accounts of your competition, what they're posting that's helping them do well. Likewise, what other Instagram accounts are your customers following? This could lead you to some tips and suggestions that you can take on board in your own Instagram account. Consistency. Another big key to success is to stay consistent with your message and with your content. In other words, if you have to decide to make your Instagram account a place where people can pick up fashion advice, then keep it that way. Suddenly, don't veer into new territory by uploading pictures of you out with your friends or on holiday. Likewise, if your account is all about fitness, don't upload a picture of your beer. It's fine to reach out from your direct niche from time to time, but keep in mind that you should always keep your target audience and your message in mind while deciding whether or not to upload any new content. Integrating Instagram with your website. You can promote your Instagram account through your website in a number of ways. The best way, though, is to consider adding a widget to your website that will show your most recent Instagram images. The best way, though, is to consider adding an image to your account that will show your most recent images to Instagram. This has numerous advantages. For starters, it will provide your website with a stream of regularly updated content that will ensure it always looks populated and doesn't have to be a ghost website. It's highly professional to have a website that you never update. At the same time, it provides your website with something visual and personal. Again, if you're great at promoting a personal brand. Moreover, though, it can lead to people who visit your website directly following you on Instagram. For all the people who visit, leave, and don't come back are effectively lost for you forever, and you can no longer market to them. But when you have them following you on some kind of social media, you'll then be able to approach them again, giving yourself multiple opportunities to turn them into leads and customers. You should also include a link to your main Instagram account somewhere on the website. Many WordPress themes come with a button linking out to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, along with the top portion of your website. Instagram and other websites. Likewise, you can also integrate your social media accounts with Instagram, and you should. Luckily, Instagram makes this very easy by allowing you to tick the other accounts you want to share when you upload. This way, you can easily have your Instagram posts appear on Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest as well. When you're writing your description and tag, think about how this will play on other social medias. For accounts that aren't integrated with Instagram, you can use awesome tools like IFTTT, which stands for if this, then that. And this will allow you to link all kinds of different social media accounts, mobile apps, web apps, and then have an action, the one that leads to another account. So for instance, this might mean that when you're uploading something to Instagram, it automatically gets uploaded to your WordPress website as a new post. This can also be useful for a host of other things. For instance, if you can get all of your Instagram images to be added to Dropbox as well, so you have them backed up. So sharing across accounts is easy. And at the same time, though, you should always think about uploading your various social media profiles so you can have all features consistent with branding. Finally, this is something that will work on your website too. Don't be afraid to outright ask your followers on their social media to start following you on Instagram too. At the end of your YouTube video, for instance, just mention to your viewers that you have an Instagram account and they should follow you because of an XYZ reason. On Facebook, likewise, you can structure a post like enjoy this content, then you'll love the Instagram account. Getting people involved. Another strategy that businesses use to increase their follower count on Instagram is to try and get their existing audience to help them attract more people. There is a number of ways that you can do this. Running giveaways. One great way to do this is to run a giveaway. Here you will simply offer a prize for people to take a certain picture and upload it with the tag. If you have a product, such as a smartphone for instance, you can ask your followers to post pictures of themselves using your smartphone. If you have a certain item of clothing or a pair of shoes, then you can have a fashion contest and get your followers to post their outfit combinations that revolve around the item you sell, and then simply tag your brand in the pictures. Or they could use a particular hashtag and you assess the winners and award a prize. This is fantastic for you because you will get lots of people to join in and gain huge exposure across participants' networks. At the same time, they will be engaging with you. You will be showing off your product in a dynamic photos, and they'll generally be acting like ambassadors for your brand. This is a perfect scenario. Featuring users' images. Another option is simply to occasionally feature the images of other customers. This way, you just say that this is the best image that you're tagged in, and you have a certain tag. You will regram to your audience. This is a fun exposure for them, but for you, it means you'll consistently have a large number of users engaging with your brand and linking to it. This is a little like a low-level contest that will go on continuously. Caption contests. Caption contests are a great way to get people engaged with your photos and comment below, which in turn will help you make your account look active and will get more likes, just like an obscure picture. Then add caption contest in the description. Getting likes. As a side note, getting likes, which looks like a heart on Instagram, is a powerful strategy for Instagram, as well as it will help you get seen by more people. That's because there is a section on Instagram where you can see the section that your friends on there have liked. This means that if you get people to like your photos, they will show up in the section for more other people. Commenting, liking, and following. If you want to take a more active approach to growing your network, then another thing to do is to comment on other people's images. Like them and just follow them. Remember earlier that we said about 65% of Instagram users find this flattering? They will almost always be at least intrigued enough to look into your username to see what you have on your account. If they like what they see, they might just follow. The same goes for commenting, especially if you say something that's funny or witty or nice or positive. And for following, this works best if the person is clearly directly in your target demographic. So an active form of marketing you can then do on Instagram is simply browse through images that have been recently uploaded by looking for hashtags relevant to your brand and then to comment. Like and follow the people you find that way. As a result, you'll find that you generate some interest and some significant new followers. Double tap if you want to get more likes. A smart little trick you can use to upload an image and then add the text if, for instance, a picture of Bruce Lee with the text double tap if you think this man is a legend is likely to get you a huge amount of likes.